listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It is a gorgeous day here in Gwinnett County with no signs of rain. It's 55 degrees going up to a high of 72. That's my type of weather. You hear me? I've been out the house early. This morning. I had to go drop my sugar booger off to school, and it was beautiful. You know, I was so happy because she didn't cry this morning. I think she's gotten used to going to the school now, and I realized the room that she goes in is right by the playground. So she can just go in that room and you can see the playground as you walk up to the school. And so when I take her in the door, the room that she has to go to is right by the playground. So I was like, yes, because I swear I can't stand her crying, y'all. I cannot. I want to cry when the babies cry. I suck. I'm a wimp when it comes. I cannot. And it's so funny because when my daughter was a baby, like when she had to go get her shots, I would not go into the room with her. Her dad would go in every shot she's ever gotten. I was not in the room. She got her ears pierced. I was not in the room. I cannot stand to see babies cry. I just can't. And so whenever my baby cries, it just really it breaks my heart. So the first two times I dropped off, oh my God, she cried and she clung to me and I wanted to cry. I wanted to go inside the classroom with her. But now, you know, she waved to me bye-bye, gave me a kiss and went on in her room. I was like, oh, so now Gia so they call me Gia. I don't know why my daughter calls me that. People think that's my name, Gia. I have no idea why she called me that. But anyway, she gave Gia a kiss, and that's her way of saying grandma. It's some other language, I think. That's why she called me Gia. I don't know what it is. I need to look it up and see what language Gia stands for grandmother in. But anyway, that's my baby. Her went on to school, and I was like, oh, she didn't cry. So that made me really happy. So, of course, that set my day off to a very good tone. So let's keep it moving. Today is National Chewing Gum Day. Yeah, if you like gum, I used to chew gum all the time. Like that was my favorite thing. Double mint gum. Oh, I used to chew some double mint gum. And then I started grinding my teeth, and the gum would get stuck in the crack, and that was very painful. So I stopped chewing gum. So I don't chew it as much as I used to. I found that I chew it when I'm bowling. So I used to chew it a lot when I was bowling. I think one reason I wanted to make sure my breath was fresh because people be all up in your face talking. Like, man, her breath, she got dragon breath. So I was like, not me. So I chew gum. So, and I'm not around a lot of people right now, but bowling tomorrow, I'll be around folks and I'll be talking. And I like to talk, y'all. Just in case you haven't figured it out, I like to talk. That's why my job is this right here. Well, one of them anyway. I got about 3 jobs. Home-based jobs, my own business jobs, not a job. All right, so you know I'm going to talk about the freaking debate last night, but before I even get to that point, I'm going to go ahead and do our horoscopes because that debate, oh my God. That's why I got to set my system up so I can have call-ins. See, if Blog Talk was right, I'll be talking to folks right now because I'm sure that is a hot topic all over, not the United States, all over the freaking world. And if you did not, I'm not even getting into, we're going to talk about that when I get finished with these horoscopes. So let me go ahead and get on with the horoscopes. Brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, September the 30th. Yes. I forgot to say happy birthday yesterday to Jen Treese Hagler. Is her last name Hagler? To my daughter's sister. Happy birthday, Treese. We call her Treese. Happy birthday, Treese, and many, many more. Her birthday was yesterday along with my godsons, Dejan, and I forgot to say happy birthday. But happy birthday, Treese, baby. Many, many more. That's my daughter's sister by her dad. Yeah. I only had the one. He had a few. I had one. All right, let's keep it moving. Aries, look into some personal changes. Use discretion in your dealings and refrain from making verbal promises of any kind. You may want to get a little extra rest. You are prone to infections and fevers. All right, listen here, Aries, especially the one I live with. Take care of yourself. Listen, don't be getting sick now. Whatever it is, you need to rest. No, we don't want no infections. We definitely don't want no fevers. And we don't want the thing. Y'all know the thing. Like, nah, we don't want that. All right, so be careful out there. Take care of yourself, Aries. Taurus, don't overindulge in any way. Do not. You might get ahead if you spend some time. Get behind if you spend too much time debating senseless issues. Ooh, Lord, we ain't gonna even talk about debating. Deception and doubts may surround your involvement with friends and relatives. Listen, don't waste your time just debating stuff that's senseless. Oh my God, senseless. That's another word. Listen to ours. Time is precious. Don't waste it doing stupid stuff. Waste it on stupid stuff, doing stupid things, talking about stuff. I really want to say talking about that really don't matter. If y'all fill in a blank on that, y'all know what I want to say. It's a family show. Sometimes I forget that. Gemini, your mate will want to pick a fight, but if you're persistent with your affections, their anger will dissipate. Oh Lord, you gotta schmooze today, Gemini. You can get your point across and make valuable connections. Acknowledge your lover's need. Look, acknowledge their needs. Spread on the affection, and that way they can't pick a fight with you today, Gemini. That's really what your stars are saying. Acknowledge your lover's needs. Spread on the affection and be persistent with that. You can't do like a little bit and stop. You got to be persistent. That's if you don't want to argue today. That's all they're saying. That's what your stars are saying. You got to be extra loving today, Gemini, or else you're going to find yourself arguing and debating. That's the hot topic today. I should have put that in my keywords. My hashtag debate. I should have did that. I think I'm going to go back and add it. Cancer, implement your ideas into your projects at work. Do not blow situations out of proportion. Think twice before eating spicy foods. You may have problems with your stomach. Listen, Cancer, no spicy food for you today. Think twice. They're not good for your stomach. They're not. I love them too, though. I understand, but I love them. And listen, don't blow stuff out of proportion. You know, sometimes Cancer could be drama queens. Cancer, do not blow situations out of proportion. Don't do it today. It's not good. I'm just saying. Because I know, listen, I know. Sometimes it can be the little thing and it get blown up. Don't do it today, Cancer. Leo, attend to things that you should have done yesterday. Control your desires to cast your fate to the wind. All right. Go out with friends or families. Listen, stop putting off today what you should have did yesterday. Go ahead and take care of that. You should have did that stuff yesterday, then today you won't have to do it. I've been making myself do stuff. I say to myself, I'm not laying down and I'm not going to bed until I get this done. I've done that 3 nights in a row, and I've actually accomplished the things that I set out to accomplish because I said that. Because I realized I would be like, okay, I'm going to put it up to tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, and then stuff happens. And my life is never the same. It's different every day because stuff always come up. Like, I mean, some stuff good, some stuff aggravating, preferably nothing bad. But it changes my schedule. And I know people are really good with their schedules. And I try to like put myself on a schedule as if I was at a job. So from 9 to 5, don't bother me. That doesn't work in my life. And which is okay. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. All right, Virgo. Arguments will flare up if you get back into an emotional corner. You can spend a passionate evening with someone you cherish if you make your plans early. Try not to lend or borrow money or belongings today. Keep your stuff to yourself. Keep your money to yourself, Virgo. Don't borrow any money from nobody, and don't lend anybody your stuff. If you want your stuff to stay the way it is, do not lend it out today because you may not get it back. You may come back messed up. Then you're going to be pissed off. And I'm told you, well, not me. Michael has told you that the stars are saying keep your stuff to yourself and don't borrow money and don't lend money. Just don't do it. In the meantime, spend some time. Have a passionate evening. Passion is always good, especially when it's with the right person. Now, listen, don't be passionate with other folks, with the right people. I'm just saying, Virgo, sometimes we can lose sight of the real what we should be doing. All right, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Notary Astrologer Michael Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. It's like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something in the air. And I don't even care, no, I don't even care anymore. It's like we're losing all track of time. I just got one thing on my mind. Baby, one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around, wow. So where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? This is what we're
It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You will meet new romantic partners through the company you keep. If you haven't already, consider starting a business. Yeah. Outbursts of emotion, of a passion may cause arguments with their mate. Now, let me just ask you this, Libra. So you're going to meet a new romantic partner because you're going to be with some friends, I guess, right? But you're going to have this outburst with your mate. Now, sometimes, I'm just saying sometimes that outburst is probably uncalled for because you really want to get to that new thing you're trying to get at. If that's the case, you better make sure what you're trying to get at is worth it and not jeopardize what you already have that you know is good because you're trying to get to the new stuff. I understand. I'm just saying. It happens all the time. You get that new thing in your life, you want to get to it, you find a way to pick a fight, everything annoys you, get on your nerve. I know. Listen, we're human. It happens to all of us. Yes. Watch out, Libra. Scorpio, disputes may start because of lack of honesty. You can get a lot done if you get your hands on the right equipment. Your involvement in organizational events can open up doors and exciting opportunities. All right. Listen, get involved with some organizations, can open up some doors and some new exciting opportunities for you. That's a good thing, Scorpio. Yeah. But don't lie, because you're going to have some problems. Disputes may start because of lack of honesty. Don't let it be you that's lying. That's all I'm saying, Scorpio. Let the other person be lying. And try not to dispute it. You know what I mean? If you know they lying, because sometimes you know... Let me tell you something. The minute you lie to me, I trust you never again, ever. It just won't happen. I may like you, but the minute I found out you lied to me, I am done. It's a wrap. Like, I'm like, ooh, that's a liar. I can't trust a liar. I just can't. Sagittarius, physical work or exercise should be part of your schedule. Reciprocate by offering helpful hints. Social activities that involve the whole family will be enjoyable. Have some fun with the family today, Sag. Have some fun with the family. It's going to be fun. You know, sometimes you're like, man, I ain't trying to go hang out with them. They get on my nerve. Nah, today your family, y'all going to have some fun today, Sagittarius. Have some fun. Capricorn, you can make money if you concentrate on producing services that will make domestic chores easier. Okay. It is best not to upset the apple cart if you learn information that may damage a colleague's reputation. You can expect to feel confused about your personal prospects. All right, Capricorn, listen here. Don't upset the apple cart. And here's the thing. If you learn some damaging information about somebody, keep it to yourself because you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn information, don't put it out to the public because, karma is a mother freaker. You put it out there, listen, we all got some skeletons in our closet. You go out there and put some damaging information out about your colleagues and think you ain't going to get it back. Oh, you going to get it. Karma is I know what I want to say. Aquarius, try out for a local sports team such as volleyball, tennis, lawn bowling, or whatever interests you. You'll be able to close any deal successfully. You may cause a fuss if you come on too strongly in public. Listen, don't be arguing in public, Aquarius. Find you a volleyball team. Okay, so seriously, what is lawn bowling? I think this came up before. Michael, you need to send me a message about what lawn bowling is. Do you just put some pins on your lawn and bowl? I don't know what that is. But anyway, sounds fun. You know, I like to bowl. I'm a bowler. I wouldn't call myself a bowler, but I do like to bowl. I guess if you bowl, you're a bowler, right? Yeah, I like to bowl. I bowl in a league. I have a lot of fun. My fellow fish Pisces, make changes that will enhance your appearance and entice potential partners. Okay, fish, you know what you got to do. All you single fish out there, be aware that you might be at fault as well. You should look into making some physical changes, such as a new hair color or toning up your body. I need to do all that. I need to do some toning. I want to dye my hair. I want to do all of that. My hair is just not growing back. You know, I cut it right before New Year's. Like that Wednesday before New Year's, I went and got it all cut off. It's growing back now. It's growing nicely too. I'm excited about it. But all right, fish, make some changes. Change it. Go tone up. I know I had a gym membership at Crunch for like 2 years. I went like 3 times. No, I'm kidding. I went more than that. And I've been contemplating joining LA Fitness because they got handball and they got a swimming pool and all these things that Crunch didn't have, and they got classes and all that stuff. So I've been contemplating joining the gym, and I might join before the rush because in January everybody gonna join in January. I might join next month in November. Oh, okay, yeah, not October, November, because I need to get in shape. I need to get I'm weak. My arms are weak. I tell my husband that all the time. My arms are like so weak. And now that I'm bowling, my right arm is probably going to be good, but my left arm is still going to be weak. But anyway, Fish, go out there. Somebody, listen, enhance your appearance because you can entice potential partners. You may have some love on the line, baby. All right, so listen, that's all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer, Michael Thiessen. But right now, let's get on to the debate. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. Ooh. Did y'all see the debate last night? This is why I need a call in. This is why I need a call in line so I can take calls right now. And I'm going to get that. 2021, I'm going to have a call in system. I'm going to get that. All right. That was the absolute worst debate I have. It was embarrassing. It was awful. I watched the whole thing and I was on Twitter I could not believe that a president of the United States of America would behave. I can't even say that. Would behave the way that he did. And I don't watch Fox News, but who the hell elected Chris Wallace? I'm just saying. If y'all didn't see the debate last night, it was a hot mess. But here's what stood out to me amongst all the other crap that was said. This is one thing I'm just going to say. I know Joe Biden, listen, Trump talked all over Biden. And I know he was trying to be professional. We're on national television. I know, right? I know I would, in that situation right there, it just would have been, nobody listening to the TV would have heard anything either one of us was saying. Because I would have been talking just like him. While he was running his mouth, I've been running mine. Every time he started talking and cutting me off, we've been talking together. That's just how it would have been. Because I thought that was it was so rude, right? It was so childish. I'm talking about I felt like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. But here's what stood out to me the most, right? The absolute most. This is what stood out to me. Now, it was a whole lot of crap said, but this right here, and I'm going to talk about why this stood out to me the most. They said to him, Would you say that you condemn white supremacists? He started talking about everything else. You know what he said? He said, Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. That's what he said. Now, Republican voters, this is what I'm going to say to you, because this is where we are, and this is where we're headed. I don't know why y'all like Trump. I really don't. I don't know why, right? But here's what I will say. I went to go buy a gun a few months ago. My husband and I. I've never had a gun in my life, right? My husband, my daughter, we all went to go buy guns. Because you know why? When all this stuff started, we didn't feel safe. We didn't feel safe. And so we went to go buy guns. But while we were in there buying guns, there was a line of people buying guns. And there was another woman in there. It was a white lady, and she was really nice, and we had a really good conversation, right? And she was buying a gun for her and her daughter, right? Why? Because nobody feels safe right now. And for our president to get up there and say, Proud Boys, stand back, stand by. Now, Republicans, this is what I want to say to you guys. Your president done told these guys to stand back and stand by. And that to me is giving them the okay to do whatever they need to do. But you have got to know that everybody else is standing by waiting. You got to know that. So if you vote him back in, you are just as guilty as he is about the stuff that's going to happen after the election, during the election, because he is inciting fear. He's inciting division into the United States. Now, nobody's going to stand by and let people just run all over. It's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. Just as there are many illegal guns on the market, there are a lot of legal guns on the market right now. The guy said to me at the gun store, he was like, "We have never been this busy ever." And when I went to the store, it was like they had rent. It was like, I'm like, "Well, do you have any more?" It's like, "We don't have any more guns. Only what you got. Well, only what you see right there." I mean, Spanish woman was in there. She bought her 38 special. I'm looking like, what's going on? It's terrible. It's terrible to get up there and tell people to stand by, stand up, stand back, and stand by. What are you saying? I don't know if y'all saw that debate or not. If you did not see it, go to the Gwinnett Daily Post and read the story there. It was horrible. And, in my mind, I'm saying, hey, I need to get my mom a passport. Because I feel like this is going to be, our country is going to fall apart. And I know people like, oh, he's doing great. You're not doing great. You're not doing well when you tell them the country to be divided. That's not good. Because here's the problem. There may be some crazy people out there. We already know they're crazy, right? But you got some crazy black folk too, right? They out there. Like, they're not walking around with skinheads and tattoos, but they're out there. They're just as crazy. And so when you get all this crazy in the middle of the street, guess what you're going to have? A disaster. Trust me, they're out there. You don't see them as much as you see, white power. You don't see it. But trust me, they're out there. And when you put all that crazy in the middle of the road is going to collapse. It is. And so for the president of the United States to get up there and say that, he is inciting division in our country. I don't know why you guys who love him so much can't see that. Because I guess you really don't care. You feel like he feels. Divide the country. You have to. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't vote for him. If you didn't, you wouldn't stand for him. I don't care if you don't like the Democrats. Do you like being together? Do you? That's my question. I don't care if you don't like the Democrats. Do you like our country being divided and fighting each other and killing each other? Do you like that? Because obviously you do if you stand with him. Because that is what he's saying. Biden asked him, he's talked about the girl being killed. That was a white girl. She got killed because a white supremacist ran her down and killed her. Yeah. Right? They're some of the greatest people. Really? So, but if you stand with him, that's what you stand for. But I can tell y'all, just as much as y'all want to be crazy, there's some crazy black folks out there too. See, we don't get out there and we don't do white power. We don't do black power like that. We march for goodness and all that. But trust me when I tell you, I grew up in the hood. We got some crazy ones out there. And they don't care about popping a cap in anybody. And your innocent child could be walking down the street and catch one of the bullets. I would never want to see that happen to anybody. But you're inciting crazy. You telling crazy to come on out. Y'all all come on. Because you better believe that they said, oh yeah, that's what he telling them? He telling them to come on out to the street. Stand by. I'm telling y'all. Just because you don't see it, just know that if you telling white supremacists to stand up and stand by, right? I'm just saying, think about it. Y'all better think about it. I don't want to live in a country undivided. I want to live in a country that's peaceful. I want to live, and I know it's never going to be perfect, but at least we can live together. You ain't got to like me, but I ain't trying to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to like nothing about me. Stay in your yard, I'm going to stay in my yard. If you don't want to be friendly, because I'm friendly. But if I realize you don't touch my stuff, I ain't going to touch yours. Don't touch my family, I ain't going to touch yours. If you don't want to speak, we ain't got to talk. But here's the thing, we ain't got to kill each other. That's all I'm saying. And the minute you put people on the street with guns and telling them to stand by and things don't go the way you want, what are you telling them? Because just like they got guns, other folks got guns too. Let me tell you, they said the gun stores are running out of guns. So you are inciting an American civil war. That's what you're doing. Because that's what it's going to be. We're going to be in China and Russia going to take us over. Because that's all they're waiting for. They waiting for the United States to be divided and fall. You sit back and you think they're not. Oh, they waiting on us to fall. They are waiting. patiently, and they're gonna swoop in, and we're gonna be under Russia and China government. Think we not? Because now we fighting amongst ourselves. I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, right? I know. Yep, I'm right there with the other conspiracy theorists. I am. It's in the Bible. Read it. All you evangelical that vote for Trump, read the Bible. Tell me it ain't in there. It's in there. All right, I'm going to something else. I'm going to a song, and then I'm come back. I'm just telling y'all. If you did not see it, go to Gwinnett Daily Post. Read the story there. It was a mess. Right? It was he trash Biden. He trashed his sons. You know, and Biden could. I was like, oh my God, Kamala should have been the one up there with that, because she would have ripped his head off. Oh, can you imagine him going against Barack? Like, really? Can you imagine Trump debating Barack? Yeah, I could. I can imagine. Let me tell you about women. We gonna get the last word. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, we gonna get. He would have been. His head would have been taken. He would have been so mad. He probably would have tried to smack her on national TV. Cause women gonna get the last word. Men, y'all know. Like, y'all can say anything y'all want. We gonna get the last word, unless we're wimps. Now we do got some wimpy women who ain't gonna say nothing. They just gonna stand by and let you run. Them strong women. Oh yeah, strong women gonna get the last word. All right, I'm going to the song. I'll be back.
Let's see what you can do. You think you're so damn smooth. You better think this through. So let's see what you can do. I know them all the signs. I'm a grown woman now. I don't like to waste my time, no. So don't try me one more time, yeah, yeah. I know you're disappointed that I'm counting you out. I want someone devoted, just the real stuff they count. Oh yeah, someone who's devoted to. Oh yeah, make me feel noticed, 'cause I deserve better. I deserve it all. Someone that truly matters. That loves no matter what. So tired of them guys thinking they got me figured out. You think you're good to go, yeah. But guess what? I don't think so, no. I know you're disappointed that I'm counting you out. I want someone devoted, just the real stuff they count. Oh yeah, someone who's devoted to. Oh yeah, make me feel noticed, 'cause I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve it all. Someone that truly matters. That loves no matter what. That loves no matter what, because I deserve better. I deserve it all. I deserve it all, 'cause I deserve all.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. So right now, they're saying nearly 120,000 absentee ballots have been issued in Gwinnett County. Now, I can tell you right now, that's probably true. Here's the thing. I checked my mother's online. It was issued on September the 18th. She has not gotten it yet. So even though it's issued, where is it? When is it going out in the mail? All right, so that says there's one thing Gwinnett County election officials do about the general election in November. Voter turnout will be high. Yep. So right now, the ballots have been issued. I don't know how long it's going to take to get there because right now my mom's is still somewhere floating, and it was issued on September the 18th. So if you want to be able to go online and find out if yours was issued, you can go online and check that out because it's important, y'all. Y'all saw the debate last night. It is important that you go vote. Now, here's the thing. I was listening to Ricky Smiley when I was coming back home, and there was a guy who said he thought that he said the debate was a mess. He don't know who to vote for. Black guy. And Ricky was like, okay, so what part of Proud Boys Stand Back and Stand By did you not get? Why would that be confusing to you for who you need to vote for? That's what I'm saying. You know, but listen, one thing I realize, you can't tell people what to do, but if you are in the United States and you love the United States like I do, and you want to stay living here in peace and harmony, we have to put the right people in office. And we have to put people in office that's not going to incite violence. And to me, because here's the thing, to me, inciting violence does not make you strong. It makes you a wimp, all right? Inciting criminality does not make you strong. It makes you a fucking wimp. That's what it makes you, right? You standing behind all this nonsense. Stand up and do the things that need to be done for the American people. Don't sit there and try to divide us. Like, we became the greatest country because of working together, not divided. We have come so far, and we still got a long way to go. And he has set us back 100 years. And he's trying to set us back 400 with his nonsense. I'm just saying. Anyway, got a lot of ballots out there in Gwinnett County. Hopefully they'll start getting to your house soon. By the way, early voters registration ends October the 5th. So if you have not registered to vote, please do so. Early voting starts October the 12th. Please get listen, if you have not taken the time, do not wait to the last second. If you have not did your voters registration, go ahead and register to vote. Early voting starts on October the 12th. Your vote is important. Your vote is important. Your vote is important. So make sure you do that. And if you know you filled out for an absentee ballot and you have not gotten it yet, you might want to double check that, and you can go online and do all of that stuff. Because I'm gonna check my mom's. It was issued on the 18th. It has not arrived to the house yet. Now that could be because we got issues with the mail. I don't know. I have no idea, but I will be checking before it's too late. And here's the thing: if the ballot doesn't come, my mom will be voting. We will put her in her chair, and we will go to the voting poll, and she will vote. She and my uncle. So I would prefer her not to have to go through that. But every single vote counts. And I told her, I said, Mom, I said, I did what I had to do, right? Now it's up to Gwinnett County to make sure that ballot gets to you so I can get it back to them, right? But if the ballot never comes, you're going to have to leave this house and you're going to have to go vote. It's what it is. I mean, they're going to have chairs and they're going to have water and all these things for people to vote. You're going to have to go vote. And I'm willing to stand there right with you until it's time for you to vote. You know what I mean? Because it's important. And you fought for the right for us to vote. She walked in the civil rights fights with Dr. Martin Luther King. She went to jail and spent 2 weeks in jail because of her fight for civil rights. So it can't stop now. It can't stop now. All right, let me get on to something that's a little bit more better. So some of these stories, y'all, I cannot make up. I cannot. And this is one of these stories. It makes me smile because all of that stuff about the debate and voting and all, our president, I had to tell y'all this. So this is hilarious. And this is one of the stories that's beyond Gwinnett, but this is funny, right? It said, and it was in Gwinnett Daily Post. It said, 5 parrots have been removed from public view at the British Wildlife Park after they started swearing at customers. The parrots were cussing the customers out at the zoo at the park. So it said the foul-mouthed birds were split up after they launched a number of different expletives at visitors and staff just days after being donated to the Lincolnshire Wildlife Park in Eastern England. They were pissed. Y'all done donated them? You took them from wherever they were mad. They were mad. It just went ballistic. They were all swearing. The venue's chief executive, Steve Nicholas, told CNN Travel on Tuesday, "We were a little concerned about the children the parents were cursing people out. You moved them and you gave them to this wildlife park, and they were mad. They were pissed. I can't make the story up. I would love to have heard what they were saying. I wish somebody would have recorded that. I wonder what they were saying. Y'all, I would have been dying. I probably would have fell on my face laughing. The parents was cursing people out. Not that I condone that. It's just funny that the parents was pissed because you moved them. You know what I'm saying? That is funny. That's to break up that whole other stuff I was talking about. I thought that was pretty funny. When I read that story this morning, I was like, what? Yeah. They was like, yeah, we pissed off. You moved us, we're mad. And all of them was cursing, not one. Who taught the parents how to swear? I don't know. That is hilarious. That is funny. All right. All right, so let's get on to some more serious stuff in Gwinnett County. So Lawrenceville approves a new homeless shelter for families. Okay, so Lawrenceville City Council approved a new homeless shelter that will house families on a short-term basis. The shelter will be run by Family Promise Gwinnett, an organization that partners with churches in the county to help families find places to stay when they're faced with homelessness. Yeah, and I know you guys don't think that that's a problem here in Gwinnett County, but we do have that problem. And I talk about that quite often because I didn't know it was such a huge problem until I started finding out how many people was living in extended stay motels. And when Derek was running for council for the council seat for District 3, you know, he actually went out and Curtis Clemens actually went out and served food to people who were living in extended stay hotels with their families. Derek did a coat drive last year in December called Christmas in the Park. It was cold, it was rainy, y'all. I'm talking about freezing. It was in December, and I was there broadcasting live, and it was amazing that there were people who, I mean, I didn't expect. It was cold, it was rainy. People showed up. They showed up for food. They showed up to get some coats. They showed up to get some toys for their kids. I mean, my daughter had a brand new bassinet that the baby probably slept in one time, like for real. Someone took that for a baby. It was crazy. We had people donate stuff, you know, and you just, you know, you don't think, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so important that we look at the real problems. Like, we can't look at somebody who's a narcissist because everything is about them, right? Everything is about them. You gotta, I'm amazed that some people just don't care about people. They don't care if they lose their health care, right? They don't care if people die because of COVID-19. They don't care. And that, to me, I guess because I have a heart for people, I have a heart for peace. I find that just crazy. Like, how do you sleep at night, right? Do you not have a conscience? But anyway, this shelter is going to help families who are homeless, and I think it's a good thing, and I'm sure people are going to be happy about that because right now there are families that need a place to live. You know, I've never been homeless, you know, but I've housed a lot of people in my house. Like, I told my husband, he said, you know, he thought about opening up a bed and breakfast, and I said, we should. Hell, we have people in our house all the time staying, and it's okay. Because I used to feel like, man, but I feel like God put us in places where people need us. You know, we're in a big house right now, and somebody has been living with us ever since we moved to Georgia. Somebody needed a place to sleep, and that's how it's been. You know, they move on, but at the time, they needed a place. So right now, I can tell you 4 people have lived in my house since I've been in Georgia because they needed a place to stay. And people are homeless. And so I think this is going to be a good thing for people to be able to get on their feet and do what they need to do to get back on track. I can tell you this. I'm working with and I have a meeting tomorrow. So I'm launching I think I told you guys I launched a new e-commerce store. It's called the Rug Chest, RUG Chest. And a portion of the proceeds from the Rug Chest goes to Habitat for Humanity in Gwinnett County. I may not have said that part, but a portion of those proceeds go to Habitat for Humanity in Gwinnett County for this very reason, because they build houses for people who need houses. And for me, I was looking for something to really inspire me and motivate me, and so I can give back. Like, I wanted to give back something I felt like people really needed. And I'm telling y'all, when I came up with the idea for the rugs, it was because I was trying to figure out how to keep my dolls alive, because they turned 21 years old this year, the dolls that I invented. And after I came up with and I know God gave me that idea. He always gave me these amazing ideas, just like he gave me the idea for the dolls, just like he gave me the ideas for the TV network, just like he gave me the idea for this podcast. He always gave me amazing ideas. And the crazy thing is, I know I have to do them. But when he gave me the idea for the rug company, I'm like, rugs. I'm thinking, well, I love houses. Like, I love houses. I love beautiful houses. And I was thinking, man, how can I give back? Like, I haven't sold a rug, but I already baked the fact that I want to give back to Habitat for Humanity because they are going to home people. They're going to house people who need a home, right? To me, that touches my heart. And I have a meeting with them tomorrow to discuss exactly what we'll be doing. But I'm excited about that venture. I'm excited to be able to give back. I'm excited to be able to, help build homes for people who are really, really in need of homes. So, the shelter is going to be located, and it's a beautiful graphic. It doesn't look like a shelter at all. It's beautiful. It looks like a mansion. It's going to be a 2-story brick colonial-style house, and it's going to be located on Moon Road. Yeah, it looks really, 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 really nice. It's a really nice. Is it a house already? But anyway, it's really nice, So, kudos to you guys for that. I think that's great. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Let's see what you can do. You think you're so damn smooth. You better think this through. So let's see what you can do. I know them all the signs. I'm a grown woman now. I don't like to waste my time, no. So don't try me one more time, yeah. I know you're disappointed that I'm counting you out. I want someone devoted, just the real stuff they count. Oh yeah, someone who's devoted to. Oh yeah, make me feel noticed, 'cause I deserve better. Ooh, I deserve it all. Ooh, someone that truly matters. Ooh, that loves no matter what. Oh, so tired of them guys thinking they got me figured out. You think you're good to go, yeah. But guess what? I don't think so, no. I know you're disappointed that I'm counting you out. I want someone devoted, just the real stuff they count. Oh yeah, someone who's devoted to. Oh yeah, make me feel noticed, 'cause I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve it all. I deserve it all. Someone that truly matters. That loves no matter what. That loves no matter what, because I deserve it. I deserve it all. I deserve it all. 'Cause I deserve
Welcome back. Listen, guys, a lot of businesses took a hit because of COVID-19, and some industries completely shattered. But they're saying here in Gwinnett County, the construction industry is doing well, and that is apparent because the Infinite Energy Center is still making waves, and it's going to be moving forward with all the construction they got going on, and it's expected to open by next year, at the end of next year, the fourth quarter. They were expanded to 100,000 square feet, and that's huge because if you've never gone to the Infinite Energy Center, it's pretty nice, and it's gonna be nicer. And so they're moving right ahead with their construction to get this building up and ready by the time we turn to a new life. I'm not gonna say that back to normal. We're gonna be at a new life by next year, and we're gonna have some beautiful event spaces to go to. We're gonna have the Art Center downtown Lawrenceville. We're gonna have the Infinite Energy Center in down in Duluth down there. Just beautiful locations to go out and hang out. I think the Hilton Hotel is gonna be downtown Lawrenceville. I'm so looking forward to getting back to just being able to go out and just not be afraid. I'm so looking forward to be able to go to conferences. I like going to conferences. Like, some people don't like it, I do. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to take advantage of all the things that I need, like going to the Performing Arts Center. Like, I'm so looking forward to that. You know what I mean? Because you don't miss a thing till it's gone, right? You don't miss that thing until it's gone. You take it for granted every day that it's going to be there. And then one day, poof, it's gone. And all of the things that I look at now that I wish I could do and had never thought about doing until now that I can't do them, I'm looking forward to doing them next year. So the Infinite Energy Center is moving right along, and it's going to be beautiful, I'm sure. And the Lawrenceville Arts Center, Performing Arts Center, is moving right along. I'm sure that's going to be beautiful as well. We have the Entrepreneur Resource Center opening up in Gwinnett County. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Those are my peeps over there too, y'all. So I know we're going to be okay, but we're going to be okay if we stand together. That's all. That's how we're going to be okay. We're gonna be okay if we stand together for the better of the United States, the better of the world. Not for the better of you. It's got to be for the better of all of us. All right. I haven't made an announcement about events in a long time because we don't have any local events like in-person kind of events going on. But I was like, you know what? I need to lighten it up today because I know right now it's pretty rough. I want to lighten it up. So listen, if you want to learn how to do embroidery, Sunset with Sue, machine embroidery, digitizing Monique. She's going to be doing a workshop today at 2:00. You have to go online and she's going to be doing hers live via YouTube. So go online and go to OML Embroidery, and you're going to find her. She has like 32,000 subscribers to her channel. She teaches embroidery, and so she's going to be teaching an embroidery class today at 2:00. Now, this is online and it's free. So if you want to listen, do something. Let me tell y'all something. After last night's debate, I had to turn on manifestations and scripting and all Joe Dispenza. I had to turn all that stuff on so I can turn off the debate in my head. I had to. I was like, okay, I cannot go to sleep like this. I have to get some peace in my life. I almost turned on Abraham Hicks. That been really deep. Then I probably wouldn't have gone to sleep. But anyway. If you want to learn embroidery, again, go to YouTube. You want to go to the channel OML Embroidery. She's going to be broadcasting live on how to do embroidery at 2 p.m. today. That should be fun if you're looking at embroidery. Unless you need an embroidery machine. I'm just saying you do. There's a webinar tonight. It's called the Natural Solutions for Thyroid and Autoimmunity. It's a free webinar. I'm probably going to check this out because I have thyroid problems. My thyroid doesn't know what it wants to do. It started out as Graves' disease. It flipped and it became hypothyroidism. And now it's flipped back to Graves' disease. So it doesn't know what it wants to do. And so that's a little scary for me. And because I don't know why it's flip-flopping. And so but I'm tired of taking pills. So I'm probably going to watch this webinar tonight to find out how to take care of your thyroid and autoimmunity naturally, right? Yeah. So if you guys, what is Hashimoto's, Graves, type 1 diabetes, autoimmune skin condition, eczema, psoriasis, autoimmune gastrointestinal problems, IBD, Crohn's, UC, or autoimmune pain conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, you need this information. So again, go to eventbrite.com and you're going to look up Anchor Wellness, Natural Solutions for Thyroid and Autoimmunity. It's a free webinar. Started at 7:00 this evening. So if you suffer from any of those things and you want to check this out for some natural approaches to getting well, like I do, you might want to check this out. And that's again tonight at 7 p.m. and it's free. It's free. You don't have to worry about paying because it's free. All right. So they're gonna have a Black Voices in Climate Justice. It's gonna be live on Facebook this evening at 5 p.m. And they want you to join live to hear from Black female panelists who are advocates for a climate of justice. This is important. Right now, because we don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, it's crazy. It's going to happen. It's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So anyway, you can go check that out too if you want to go there. It's moderated by the Why We program, coordinated by Taya Carlisle. Yeah, so, and these are young people, y'all. These are young people saying, hey, listen, we got to do something about what's going on. And that's what they're doing. They're doing something about what's going on. So go to Eventbrite. You can check this out as well. Go to Eventbrite. It's sponsored by Young Women Empowered, Black Voices in Climate Justice, live online. It's a panel tonight. It's going to be on Facebook, live on Facebook at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time. Again, it's Black Voices in Climate Justice. It's going to be a live online panel. It's brought to you by Young Women Empowered, and that's going to be 8 p.m. tonight Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. All right. This is the one I'm excited about. I got to figure out which one I'm going to do because, dude, this one right here, ooh, we need this one. Well, you know what? I probably can do both. All right, listen to this. This is a free online event manifesting a world without prejudice. Listen, I say this all the time. I say if all of us energy workers get together, we have got to get together so we can manage the energy and bring it back to a place of peace and harmony. So tonight at 9 o'clock for 2 hours from 9 to 11, it's free. It says, is it possible for a world to exist without prejudice? Can we even envision it? And are there spiritual truths that can play a part in helping us work towards it? Well, we're going to be trying to manifest that tonight. So tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to be getting together. This is a webinar. It's going to be a live manifesting webinar. This event is sponsored by Bahias of Roseburg. Each week, the Bahia writings are used to address questions proposed by the theme. All right. Meaningful Conversations by Rosebud. Meaningful Conversations Roseburg. Free online event manifesting a world without prejudice. That sounds great. Starts at 9 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. We're in for 2 hours. So if you want to be a part of manifesting a world without prejudice, you can go to eventbrite.com. You're going to look up free online event manifesting a world without prejudice, and it's brought to you by Meaningful Conversations Roseburg, and it's free. You got to go register. It's from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock so you can get the link so you can join us. I'm going to probably definitely do that one. We need to. We need a world without prejudice. We need a world to come together. We just do. And they got a whole bunch of them. All right, I'm going to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day. Stay tuned.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you.
Miss that smile, Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style, so something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words, and that's a lesson that I learned all by myself.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Like, la 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 la.
Feel it, baby, Stress is all around us, these high ceilings, and I need it, baby. Pressure and make diamonds, I won't steal it, baby. Silent, baby. Hurts to see you crying, know you trying, ain't no lying, baby. When I say I need you, greedy if I have to share you. It was me that all along did you wrong, thinking that I made you beautiful and strong. This toxicity, the death of me, I fear the day you gone. The most beautiful girl I've ever known.
I'll find a way to treat you better. I swear there's no one out there like you. You teach me to be better. My talk is cheap, keep asking what I'll do. I'll fly you to the moon and hope I'll see you soon. I'll find a way to treat you better. No problem, I'll do whatever. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, I gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. La 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 la. Da 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 da. La 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 la.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. And this is pretty cool. And listen to this. It says, when spiders unite, they can tie down a lion. Let me say that one more time. When spiders unite, they can tie down a lion. That's an Ethiopian proverb. When we stand together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. But we have to be united. We can't be divided. Because there are powers out there that are waiting for us to fall. But when we unite like the spiders, we can take down a lion, but we got to be united. That's why they're called the United States of America. It's not called the divided States of America. It's called the United States of America. And that's what we got to think. We got to think about that, y'all. We got to think about that. And we got to think about that serious. And we got to show up to the polls and we got to vote. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last it's been an hour. Last 1 hour with me, and I appreciate you so much and love you so much for listening. Love you so much for the love that I get from the emails and the posts and the LinkedIn's and all that good stuff. I love you guys so much for that, and I appreciate you. Be sure to follow me if you have not followed me. Yes, on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett, on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, be sure to download the app from the app stores and go to Apple Podcasts, find your favorite episode, give it if all the episodes are your favorite, give them all 5 stars. But if you got one that you like better than the other, give it 5 stars. And thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow. I got a great guest, so make sure to tune in at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Listen, remember, stay safe out there. Show some love, y'all. Stand together. We are united. Raise your hands and to be united. Raise your hand in unity. That's who we are. That's why we're called the United States of America. Love you guys. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.